What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Game Like Will back with another video. In this video, I'm just gonna be talking about how chasing women. Listen, it's a difference between pursuing and chasing. So I'm just gonna talk about that a little bit, man. And basically, I'm gonna hop right into it. So, you know, chasing is what I used to do sometimes. Like when I was going through a little phase, when I was really first trying to learn the game, I was doing a lot of spending hours trying to learn and just trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? I can give y'all a backstory on the fact that I ain't had no fucking game, and that led to a lot of situations where uh, it just always left the door open for. So basically, it always left the door open for other guys to try to take my cheese, take my girls, you know what I'm saying, and change the algorithm up, you know what I'm saying? And you know me, I'm a very prideful guy. I'm a Leo, and you know, women typically treat me like gold. You know, they treat me like God body. And so when it's another person in town and they think that this guy's God body, obviously that's gonna cause some collision, some conflict. Now again, I'm not no hater. I actually, if I could go back in time, I would really make friends with any guy who potentially could take my chick, because now that I really know the game, I know that people lions roll together. So see, back in the day, I would be like a lone wolf and I'll be to myself. I'll really be avoiding a lot of people because I'd be like, a lot of people really corny to me, like, and they are though, but it's just sometimes you run across somebody, and if they got game, man, you gotta kind of shake that man's hand, like, yo, you know what, like, this chick not gonna be here forever. Obviously, she choosing, right? She choosing. So it's like, what guys gotta realize is that it's okay to be like, okay, she was feeling me for this season or whatever, these couple months. Pass her to the dog, you feel me, or let the dog have her, whatever. Um, Especially when you're in your 20s, man. This, someone might think this is stupid advice, bad advice, but man, this is golden for me. Just always knowing how to stay out the way, always knowing how to um, move around and make friends, because a lot of the friends that are your real friends, and this is gonna be some real shit, there ain't no such thing as real friends, man. Real friends are people you align with, right? This is what the definition in scientific would be. Most people choose their friends based on what? Oh, I grew up in this neighborhood with this person. That's bullshit, right? Because frequency is frequency, right? So like I said, just cause someone from across the tracks come around and y'all on the same frequency, but deep down you might like be jealous or have some envy because bro taking your chick or your chick choosing both of y'all. But in reality, what you should be doing is understanding the game and tipping your hat to that player across the tracks, because what it really means is that it's 52 states, and in every state there's people who either are like you or better. You feel me? And you could learn something from people. So never burn your bridges over these chicks. That's what I noticed um, is a common thread, because like I told y'all in the other video I made, Chris Brown and Drake made everybody in this generation lover boys, you know, and that's fucking bullshit. So you might have potential to be the best player in the world, but that shit ain't rocking like that because you just not that. You feel me? I had big bros in my neighborhood who was who was players, and I had big cousins that was players. Like I done seen this shit the whole way. And I always admired the game, but that never made me actually gamed up. I always was somewhat of a lover boy, right? Um, but a lot of women like, if you silent and you somewhat good looking, that'll just draw chicks to you like a magnet and shit like that, because you got a lot of mysteriousness about you and shit like that. But the truth of the matter is, man, the real game is when you really start talking, right? Because the more you talk, see, I had to get used to my voice. My voice ain't bad, but I used to think it was weird, and I did a little bit. But the more I talk, the more I talk, if that makes sense. So it's like the more you talk, it's like a snowball effect. Now, of course, you want to not say stupid shit, but the way you stop from saying stupid shit is to know what the fuck you talking about. That's it. It ain't even about nothing spectacular. When I'm talking to a woman, like I told y'all yesterday, we got hooking points. I said hooking points is the door to the floor of rapport. So when I'm talking to a woman, I'm strictly trying to find out what topics is going to hit for something, right? But the topics, I find the topics based on me running gambits, right? Flirting gambit, storytelling gambit, right? I might hit her with 2, 3 gambits before she open up like a oyster and start saying some shit. When she start talking, now she's get eliciting information. Women don't really talk about nothing they ain't really trying to talk about. So you gotta understand, women are good investors. They're good investors in terms of talking. So when they start talking, it's a good chance that they talking about something they want to talk about. So you got to look at what they say and then take what they say and then create a gambit based on what they saying. Now this is where a lot of guys might fall off with the game, but basically you don't got to create a gambit. You could just take what she's saying and respond. But then it's like you're not really elevating what she's saying. You're not making it fun. You're not making it flirty. So a simple gambit would be the tease gambit, which is the knight on a chessboard or a neg or something, or you basically just tease her. Okay, you say she like orange. Oh, I don't like orange. Orange is just disagree. Disagreeing is a gambit, because most guys don't disagree. So disagreeing is teasing to a certain extent. So, oh, you like hot sauce? That's that's out of style now. We eat Polynesian sauce. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just disagreeing, right? Being an asshole. But most women are attracted to whoever disagree with them. It's weird, but especially if she a certain type of a chick, she always gonna like who disagreeing and shit. But most women do though. It doesn't even matter where she from. Honestly, she could be Chinese, she could be white, whatever. As long as you disagree a little bit, shimmy shimmy. You know what I'm saying? Play with the polarities. She gonna be like, oh shit, this guy is an asshole, and you're not really no asshole. You just don't agree with the shit. So really, she an asshole. You feel me? But guess what? She gonna fuck with you because you're not easy to understand. I see that game right there. Easy to understand. You're not easy to understand.